Why is he here?
I see a lot of people talking about Black Panther, right?
This one's just a boy.
I think I see it though to give a decent review. Nah, but also everybody's talking about the movie Black Panther. Just came out of theaters on Friday. It's a big box office smash. It's a hit. It's all good. Now, let's get straight to the bullshit. So I mean, this is the thing, right? It's two sides of every argument, man. I know it's people that's clearly not really that. They basically not feeling the movie because, or I don't know if it's the actual movie they're not feeling, or if it's the concept, or I don't know. Me personally, I never knew that there was a Black Panther Marvel comic character. Period. I never knew it existed. Now that's partially because of my own ignorance and me just being in my own world 99% of the time. But I just feel like this, right? Considering the fact that, alright, where do you start? Hollywood is pimping us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they straight pimping us, man. And I wanted the movie to at least drop before I came. Not like my videos is gonna reach any, particular audience that's gonna affect the movie. But at the same time, I don't want to be a hater. But at the same time, man, I gotta just keep it 1,000. This is my opinion. I just feel like it's not even about the movie. It's about the way we respond to things. You got certain people like, man, I'm not watching it. This is bullshit. This is Marvel, Hollywood. They pimping us. There's other people that's like, man, shut up. Just enjoy the movie. Enjoy the moment. They got a black cast. This is great for Hollywood. This is great. It's progress. It's for the culture and all of these things. I'm just trying to figure out. All right. So the movie came out Friday. Do niggas still got their dashikis on Monday? We gonna see when they go to work. You know what I'm saying? Or they gonna take them shits right the fuck back off and go clock the fuck in and get that bag. The only Black Panthers that I was familiar with were the political group, the Black Panthers, right? Bobby Seale, Huey P. Newton. It was a political organization, right, that was designed originally to combat police brutality, right? And, basically for the people, a real movement, an actual political movement, right? And a political stable in the black community that's been fighting for our rights for all these years. I've never seen a Black Panther, a real Black Panther, ever get acknowledged and embraced in the way that this movie's getting acknowledged and embraced. Nobody's saying anything about the cast and the directors. Nobody's trying to discredit, the African American men and women in the film who are actually, they basically doing their thing. There's nothing negative that you could say about them. They're doing their job, ultimately. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. I think they all dope. I think the director is fucking dope. And so this is no flack to them or the movie. It's about the people and the way we respond. I just be having questions. See motherfuckers with their motherfucking dashikis on. I see people with the berets on, really dressed up like Black Panthers. The movie ain't even about the actual Black Panthers, but people, like, I'm just trying to, I get lost in translation sometimes, just trying to, these are more questions than anything. I'm not really even saying anything. I love to see that, right? Why wouldn't you? Because we're actually, for the first time that I can remember, collectively, in a large, group, embracing our culture, and, what I'm saying, we doing it publicly, and we doing it proudly. That's kind of like what we supposed to be doing anyway. And again, we're not trying to take away from the influence that the movie's having on our people, or, on whoever. Because, at the end of the day, if you watch the press junkets or when they was on their press runs, all of the individuals involved in the film, I was paying that was the movie to me more than the movie itself. I wanted to hear how, basically they felt about certain issues. And long story long, if you paid attention, on many occasions, certain interviewers intentionally ask them about basically the impact of the film. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. They straight out said this shit wasn't even for black people on more than one occasion. Now, does that take away from the, the imagery and the inspiring, the younger generation? I'm not, it doesn't take anything away from it, but at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is just a movie. I say that to say this. Motherfucking Birth of a Nation. So hold on. And that's the other thing I wanted. That was really, really why I turned this on, by the way. Because this really had me thinking about other movies and movies to come and certain little, there's a lot of movies basically that's out here and that have been out here for a long time that I don't remember ever seeing getting this much support and getting embraced on this level. For embracing black people. So Nat Turner, anybody remember him? So Nate Parker presented a script to the Sundance Film Festival, right? Long story long, he got the movie greenlit. He broke records with this movie. It was a big fucking deal. It's about, it's a story about Nat Turner. This is an actual true story about a man who was a slave in the South, who led a rebellion to overthrow the oppressors, right? This is based on true events. He wrote the script, he starred in the movie. The movie came out. What happens? They pulled up some old accusations. They went and dug up this man's criminal history about some, I guess some type of rape allegations he had in the past. They did everything they could do to make sure that the movie didn't get support. And all I'm trying to figure out is this was just 2016. This was not even that long ago. It was 2016. That's 2 years ago. So you mean to tell me that within this 2 year span, all of a sudden we just remembered that it was a cool thing to embrace black? And for some reason, when it's a fictional character and a fictional, I don't even know what Wakanda is. And again, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, because when I was reading the script and all that, not the script, but whatever the fuck I was looking at, and I'm like, I heard Wakanda. I'm like, I never heard of Wakanda. I thought this was really supposed to be a real place. Like, I never knew about the character, so that's what I'm saying. Like, all of this is new to me. But Wakanda is not even a real place. Black Panther comes out 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. Are we still gonna be that proud about our image and our? Because the last time I checked, let's just be realistic. I don't see all these proud people, all these proud black people on a daily basis. Like, I'm just being honest with you. I see a lot of, abnormalities. To be just straight honest with you, like, it's a lot of, images changing rapidly, especially in our community. You know what I'm saying? It's so I just hope that this whole affect of the movie and what it was, they claimed that it was going to do. I just hope that this is something that we could create amongst ourselves, and you know what I'm saying, and keep it going on our own time. And people are like, oh, you a hater, you ain't gonna go support? You gotta support this. It's Black Panther, Wakanda, Lupita, and all of our favorite black actors and actresses, and they're amazing and talented, and we never try to discredit anything. The director, Ryan Coogler, man, you gotta just take your hat off to these people, because they dope, they amazing. It's not them that I have an issue with. I don't think I have an issue with any of this, really. I'm just, trying to create dialogue, because I see a bunch of people talking about this shit on my feed. We want to roll 50 deep to the movie theater, but when one of us gets shot on the fucking street, we not trying to roll 50 deep to the precinct to go try to figure out if we could get the officer indicted. You see what I'm saying? That's just like, why? I'm just trying to figure out a way that we could transfer our energy, and we be having the right intentions. And I'm saying I'm not really speaking for anybody else, but I'm just, based on what I'm seeing, I just feel like we definitely have the right intentions, but execution, though, that's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? Parkland, Florida, there was just a big shooting that everybody's talking about also. And then when you look at all of the shootings, how many of these shootings, right, when you look at it, they gonna, you trace it back, they were influenced by characters from a lot of these Marvel films that come out. Let's just be honest. That nigga had a gas mask and all type of shit. I don't know what other place you gonna find that other than Marvel. So Marvel is kind of, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? I don't think they've been the most responsible. And, you know what I'm saying? Am I supposed to now jump up and support Marvel, because last time I checked, Marvel was not supporting me. Black people is mad right now. At least that's the the overall narrative. When you look at what we facing with Trump and the racism and race wars and all of this hatred and this, that, and the third, what better time to drop the Black Panther is basically what I'm saying. And if I'm a filmmaker, right, can we just address the realistic aspects of this? Why do I have to be unrealistic and fucking jumping for joy for this shit? And why am I a hater if I'm not? Like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers are always so quick to be, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm a critical thinker, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hard as fuck right now. But at the same time,
I can't. Don't move. I will shoot. Wallahi, I will shoot her right.
yeah, come back with a movie review. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually watch the movie. I can't really say too much about it. I might fuck around. You might see. I might just fuck around and go to Africa. I might go right to Wakanda after the movie over. I don't know. Maybe it really is that. You feel me? Where my Metro card at? How you get to Wakanda? A train?